Good evening, my name is Father Rayappa. In this video segment, I'm going to talk about Season of Creation Planning Worksheet. Here is a worksheet to help you think through the different steps to plan your events. Number one, put together a planning team. Invite one or two colleagues from your church or parish or community. If you are planning an ecumenical service, reach out to members of other Christian denominations in that area. Number two, invite your pastor to speak with you and have a one-on-one conversation with him about your ideas. Ask him to participate and let him know you would like to include the parish community. Notes from the conversation with your pastor should be noted in a notebook. Number three, work with your team to identify the time and location of your event. Consider places that are symbolic of where you can hear the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor, or natural areas that you want to preserve and protect. Here are some questions to consider. You should announce the exact time of the event, date of the event, location of the event. The next question is, will this be conducted inside or outside? If it is inside, how you will incorporate the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor? So you need to bring some slideshow to show to the audience about the deep impact in your environment, the deforestation in your area, the industrialization in your area, or the mountain destruction in your area, the land pollution in your area, the landfills and the dumpsters in your area. So you need to make a PowerPoint presentation or some slideshow or a small video. And also inviting prayer to be led by affected communities. If it is involved the poor people, let the poor people and come and let them conduct the prayer service. Bringing symbols of nature inside the building or inside the church or inside the hall is a very good idea. Now, if your event is going to be conducted outside, so now you have to think before what possible permissions are needed to hold an event there. Maybe in that area, events are prohibited, public events. So you need to get a prior permission from the police, from the government officials. You need to think about it, and we have to clear the way, and then you conduct your event. Number four, identify the advocacy component of your event, working with your planning team or other local environmental organizations. Figure out your issue and who you need to contact in order to change it. Advocacy issue is very, very important, and we should know who you should target. So all the advocacy issues are going to be presented probably to the mayor of that place, or the president of that area, or the prime minister of that country, or the local council in your state. So we should target important government officials. And there are different tactics you can use to make your message reach to the target. Maybe a petition you can write with your hand, or you can type it out, or postcards involve the members of the whole community, and they can write postcards and mail them to mayor or president or prime minister or local council. Or you can bring a group to the next council meeting. You invite MLA or MP or a ward member or a president for the next meeting when people are all gathering, and you can discuss one-on-one, face-to-face, transparency, and you can engage in a dialogue that is much better. Or you can take a few representatives from your community to go and meet the president in his office, or meet the prime minister in his office, or meet the ward member or the leader of the local council. You can lead a group of people very easily. And number 5 is register your event on the season of creation global map. It is provided on the internet, and if you just type season of creation global map, it's going to pop up on your screen, and you mark where you are. Maybe if you're in India, look in India, Indian section of the map, and you'll find Madras. I'm from Madras state, and look for Vellore. I come from Vellore town, and I mark that particular place just to indicate that we are doing something during the season of creation. Number 6, begin advertising your event through the bulletin, pulpit announcements, local media, the newspaper, the diocesan paper, social media, and most importantly, personal invitation. Make a list of where you are advertising and when. So whenever you're advertising in social media, make a note of it, when and where. And number 7 is develop the program for your service. Be sure to include who will be leading prayers and any speakers you want to include. Reach out to affected communities wherever possible. Look at how you will use the Laudato Si pledge, advocacy component, or other signs up in the program. There are some great liturgical resources also you can use. Number 8, develop a practical list of materials you need for your event and who is responsible for bringing them. These can include the postcards and pens for advocacy, sign-in sheets, liturgical symbols, food and drink, reusable cups and flatware, and anything else you might need. Don't forget to create a big sign that says, Christians Together for Creation. Any event you conduct, you should find always a big sign behind you, behind the community, which reads, Christians Together for Creation. When you take any picture or when you take a video. That is very important. Number 9, send personal follow-up invitations to your network. Personal invitation is the best. And you can use a postcard, or you can send them through email and through WhatsApp. It's very effective. So one-on-one you need to invite to take part in the celebration of the season of creation. The last, number 10, have a great event and report back when you are done. Celebrate, make a report, and send it to Vatican website. And also I'm going to provide the websites where you can send your report. So now I'm going to talk about, I'm going to summarize actually what you should do right before the event, during the event, after the event. So the first is right before the event. Number one, call your speakers and anyone assisting with the event to confirm when you will be there. Confirm and rentals or reservations if needed. We need to confirm them. Number two, arrive early to set up. Give you and your team plenty of time to set up tables and chairs. Make sure audio video equipment works and put up some decorations and etc. and etc. Number three, gather your team to have a special prayer before the event. And during the event, these are the things to remember. Number one, take a picture with the sign Christians Together for Creation. So your prayerful witness is included in the season of creation global events. If possible, have people hold hands and have any Christian symbols such as a cross in the background, and email the report of the event to hello@catholicclimatemovement.global, or post it on social media at #ChristiansForClimate. And immediately after your event, the things to remember. Number one is thank everyone involved. Number two, send a report back and pictures of your event to hello@catholicclimatemovement.global. Number three, send a reminder of when the follow-up meeting will be held. In other words, stay in touch with the community constantly. Number four, invite a few people to one-on-one meetings. So you have to follow up because very important. You conduct a meeting and it's over. October 4th, season of creation gets over. No, it's not over. Actually, it's beginning on October the 4th. So it's going to continue for many more years to come. So I wish you all the best, and thank you for listening, and I wish you a happy season of creation. Goodbye.